What's up guys, so I just squatted 405 at 17 years old last week. So I added about 60 kilograms or 120 pounds to my squat in about 1 year. And today I'll show you how I done that. First, you need to squat more consistently. From last year to now, I squatted on and off because my goals kept on changing from powerlifting to bodybuilding and bodybuilding to powerlifting. And if I did squat consistently, I'm pretty sure I could have squatted 200 kilograms by now. Because the squat is quite technique dependent lift, you need to practice it often to get better at it. So if you're squatting inconsistently but want to improve your squat strength, be more consistent with it. Secondly is squat frequency. Increasing my squats frequency from only once a week to 3 times a week for the last few months blew up my squat because of more skill practice of the lift, as the squat strength is quite dependent on the technique, as I previously mentioned. And I actually recommend you to slowly build it up. So for example, if you're only squatting once a week now, increase it to 2 times a week for a few weeks. And if that is working well, then increase it to 3 times a week, 4 times a week, and 5 times a week, so on. The third thing is my technique got much better. There's quite a lot of changes I made to my squat, but here are some few things that significantly helped. The first technique change I made is my squat stance. I changed my squat stance to a closer stance, because closer stance works much better for my hip anatomy. And the really easy way to find your squat stance is to hug your legs like this. And if you feel mobile enough where your knee touches your chest, I think you should squat with a closer stance. And if you feel very stiff and uncomfortable when grabbing your legs like that, but if it feels better when you push your knees out to the side, then squatting with wider stance is probably better. Also, I learned how to brace better. Bracing is to push all of your air around your stomach and really tension up your core. Better bracing allows for more stable core, and that results in better force transfer through your legs. And also better bracing makes your squat a bit safer and more stable. Here's the proper bracing done while squatting. I exhale first to grab the belt with my obliques. Then I breathe forcefully to all sides of the belt. That is bracing. Then I squat. Also, brace while racking the bar of the pins. This creates stronger walkout and better starting position to squat. And the other technique change I made is I stopped pre-hinging. Pre-hinging means being too bent over before starting to squat. This was creating weaker bracing, wrong hip and spine alignment, and was making me unstable overall. Now I just focus on standing a bit taller and getting to a position for better bracing and stability. This is the squat setup cue I follow. First, I do a pullover motion with the barbell to activate and feel my lats. Then I go under the bar while looking at the ceiling. This is to create a more powerful starting position. Then I pull the bar way below my usual bar placement to get a more tighter upper back. Secondly, I place the bar on my rear delts and place my foot right under the bar and rack the bar while bracing hard. Then I walk out and I exhale first to restart the bracing. Then I brace again while inhaling hard, and I squat. This is my squat setup. The last thing is my legs got bigger, and bigger muscles are always stronger muscles. The person who's squatting more than you will almost always have bigger legs than you. The person who's squatting 500 pounds, 600 pounds, and 700 pounds will have much bigger legs than me, because I could squat only 405 now. During the time I used to squat between 100 kilograms to 120 kilograms, I had around 21 inch legs. And now I have 24.5 inch legs because I could squat 405 now. To be honest, my leg genetics are quite good, but I still train them very hard to the point where I almost always get sore the day after training it. So this is how I squatted 405 at 17 years old. I squatted more consistently, I squatted with more frequency, I fixed my technique, and I grew my legs. And if you're interested in the squat program I used to squat 405 at 17 years old, then click the link in the description. Good luck and goodbye.